We welcome you into the Spectrum in Logan for a little Spectrum magic tonight. This place is loaded with multicolored t-shirts. They are excited for this battle, an important one for the Aggies, going for 6 straight victories as they will host Fresno State, the Bulldogs. Dave Fox along with Aggie Hall of Famer and All-American Gary Wilkinson, my broadcast partner. So good to have you here tonight. This is an exciting time right now for the Aggies. They're playing really well. I mean, their last loss, of course, was to UNLV, but they've been on a mission ever since. Tonight against Fresno State, though, a scrappy team, and Jake Heidbreeder leads them. He had 21 points, Gary, the last time these two teams played.
Yeah, he's a big shooting guard, and you know, always with Fresno State, they're a strong athletic team, and if you let them start putting the points on the board, especially with a guy like Heidbreeder, there's no knowing what they can come out with. So he's someone they're going to have to contain.
You know, we feature different Aggies all the time in our broadcast. We've got to throw some love at Carson Temple. First of all, he's so much fun to watch. He can play inside, outside. He's got 11 threes this year.
Yeah, he's been a fantastic boost for this Aggie team this year. His energy's infectious. He's willing to sacrifice his body game after game, and I think that galvanizes his teammates to continually push. And he's one reason why they're being so successful as of late.
He's gone for double-figure scoring 5 of the last 7 games. Look for a big night at him tonight. All right, get on your Spectrum Magic T-shirts. Look at this. They're all over the place in here. Aggies getting set for a big Mountain West Conference battle, and it's coming your way right now locally on KMYU TV and on the Mountain West Network.
Mountain West fans, tournament time is coming. Get ready for MW Madness in Las Vegas.
And away we go.
One stop, one shot, one champion. Who will rise to be the best in the West? Tickets are on sale now. Don't miss a minute of the action this March. themw.com/2026.
When you need inspiration, it's worth shopping Smith's for mouth-watering meals and appetizing ingredients. Our low prices add up to big savings with over $600 in digital coupons each week, plus up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. At Smith's, you always get big flavors and big savings. Smith's. Fresh for everyone.
Aggies. So changes coming now for Jared Calhoun, the second-year coach of the Aggies. 20-3 this year, 11-2 in league play.
Well, you could see Coach Calhoun where when Fresno put 8-0 straight on the board that he was ready to sub in four guys off the bench. He wasn't going to tolerate that and bring in guys that really wanted to defend and make a statement out here.
The only one who stayed in of the starters is Mason Falslev. And you see Elijah Perriman, another freshman right there, number 1. Colby King also, he's having a great season, along with Gary Clark, who went up to set that pick. And, of course, Carson Templin. We talked about Templin at the outset of this game. He has really been – he's been hot the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing is Carson's a guy that's paid his dues. He's on the floor every game, and he's a guy that's energizing and hardworking, so his teammates want to be successful.
How about that move? Mason Falslev spinning into the lane, and the Aggies have tied it up. 7-0 run for Utah State over the last minute and a half since they fell behind 10-3.
Well, and that's one thing that makes Mason so tough is his ability to maneuver on the interior defense. He's got an array of moves. He's got great court vision. He can hurt you in a myriad of ways down there. And that one, he just decided to go in and make a nice finish.
Marquez shot got the rebound right back. So the freshman, keeps it alive, and an and one. And how about Zion Collins? And he gives the lead back to the Bulldogs by 2, and he's going to be shooting free throws. So we'll take a break here. Place is full of color here in the Spectrum. Aggie basketball here on KMYU and the Mountain West.
It's here. EA Sports College Football 26. Mountain West is in the game. Now it's your turn to call the plays, win the rivalries, own the moment. Your school, your squad, your chance to take the title. It's time to step up and make history with your favorite Mountain West team, where stars are born.
Welcome back here, Spectrum and Logan. Do not adjust your television set or your laptop or wherever you're watching us. Yes, it is fall colors, part of Spectrum Magic. They gave out T-shirts to everyone in the building in 3 different colors, yellow, orange, and another orange.
It's just to match the seats. You can't tell whether the people are in the seats or just their shirts. So it'll look like a sellout anyway.
Exactly. So a 3-point lead here for Fresno State. The Bulldogs came out pretty strong in this game. Aggies did beat Fresno State on December 30th, 72-63 in Fresno. And looking to make it a season sweep here. Pass inside to Gary Clark cannot be handled. So a turnover for the Aggies. At every possession, you see Jared Calhoun imploring his guys to get their hands up.
Yeah, I mean, I think from a defensive standpoint, Utah State is with Perriman hitting the 3 there, which great offense, handles a lot of mistakes on defense, but with a team like Fresno State, you can't take any chances.
Perriman, you mentioned that 3, just a freshman out of San Francisco, California. averages just 5 points a game in about 15 minutes. But he's got some good minutes early in this one.
Yeah, there's a lot of upside with Perriman. He's shown a lot of composure for a freshman. He's got great court vision. He can score. He can do a lot of things for you as a basketball player.
Templin trying to feed Gary Clark in the post. Instead, it's a three-pointer again. So Perriman's got a couple of them. How about the freshman?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the hardest things, I think, as a basketball player, when you're not quite in the rotation as much as you would be, to come out and be able to have the confidence and the strength just to step up and take big shots and make big shots.
And a three-pointer the other way for Cameron Foss. So of all the Aggies on the floor right now, this lineup, only Perriman has scored. And he's got the 2 3-pointers. MJ Collins, number 2, he's the leading scorer in the Mountain West. He's gone over 20 11 times this season. Templin working in the post. He's so tough but can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and as Templin continues to show dominant performances, he's going to get less and less good looks down there. Teams are going to start collapsing on him and forcing him to be a passer. And so
a wide open down court. Good court observation there. Gary Clark finishes for the Aggies. Caught the Bulldogs sleeping on that one.
Well, I like to see Clark and Templin playing together. I think that they can bring a lot of size and toughness that this isn't a rotation we see very often.
Three-pointer on the way. We talked about Hydebreeder in our pregame, and he's kind of struggling in the early going of this game, Gary. He has not scored yet, and he's their leading scorer. Turnover. Here come the Dogs. And Gorey's just going to keep it. Offensive board, up and in. (20-18) game here, nearing the midway point of this first half. Aggies have hit 4 of their last 5 field goals. We'll see what they have drawn up here. Another three-pointer. Can he do it again? And he does. What's going on with Elijah Perriman? He's got 9.
Yeah, usually we see him. I mean, we know he can shoot and he can take big shots, but usually we see him as a distributor and kind of a court general out there.
Uh-oh. Well, that last Perriman 3 gave Utah State their first lead of the game, but it didn't last long, as the Bulldogs get it right back.
I mean, there's no nights off in the Mountain West, and I think any team, when you give them hope and you give them confidence, they can come out and beat any team on any given night. And I think that's one of the things that Utah State has shown, is they come out somewhat a little bit lackadaisical in the first half and have to make adjustments to keep themselves in a game. And I think Calhoun is getting tired of that. That's why you see a sub of 4 guys coming in right off the bat, because he just wants to see some defensive intensity out there.
And how about number 9 for Fresno State, Gasper Kosevar? He's out of Slovenia, had the dunk at the one end and defensive play at the other. Came in and gave his team a little bit of a spark.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what a battle we've got already. The Bulldogs come in here, and they're leading it by a point.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
You can have live college sports in your hand this year with the brand new Varsity Network app. Hear live, play-by-play, and keep up with your favorite teams and audio broadcasts no matter where you are with this free new app. Be sure to download the Varsity Network app today. This March, you can listen to exclusive Westwood One coverage of the NCAA men's and women's basketball tournaments for free on the Varsity app. Powered by Learfield. Listen to every game at a truly unique listening experience. It's all free. Search NCAA Championships.
We got a good one on Spectrum Magic Night. Mountain West Conference basketball. Aggies trying to win their 6th in a row. They are in first place in the Mountain West. They actually share it with San Diego State, but they have the tiebreaker. And they still have to play at San Diego State. You and I were talking with Mason Falslev before the game. He mentioned there's still a gauntlet coming up. You know, you got to go to Nevada, San Diego State. They have Mexico here. That's the New Mexico game. It's our final game of the season. We're broadcasting that. That's going to be a Saturday afternoon game. I'm looking forward to that on March 7th. And then it's tournament time. Three-pointer. Oh, that misses badly for M.J. Collins. He doesn't miss many of those. He's a 40% three-point shooter. But an interesting note here, when they played at Fresno State and beat them, Collins had 18 points that night, but he was 0 for 4 on his threes.
So maybe they just
something they were doing.
Yeah, they know how to run defense against his three-point shooting.
Oh, great pass. Elamine!
See, that's what we're talking about, Perriman. Usually he's got great court vision. He gets stuck, kind of is patient, doesn't panic, finds his cutters. And Elamine obviously can finish at the rim as well as anybody.
Well, that's a deep three, and it's not going to go. As Douglas took that a little bit too far out. Shot clock was about to expire. Great pick set by Keller. And a three on the way for Colby King. And now the shots are starting to fall for the Aggies. Fresno has missed their last 3 in a row. We'll see what they do on this possession. By the way, the young man with the ball, Bastien Reber, he's also from France. So you got 2 players from France playing for Fresno State. There's the rebound by the other one, Wilson Jaquez. And that's going to be a foul on Zach Keller. Zach's like, I'm just standing here.
Yeah.
He ran around me.
I think that he was just the unlucky beneficiary of just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Maybe a little hip check.
Well, Reber definitely sold that.
Yeah. Well, I've been really impressed with Kessler's defense tonight. I mean, he's staying down. He's kind of anchoring that defense down there. He's hard to score over. And he's playing strong, tough defense, which I think it's been helpful.
Another three on the way. They are not bashful. As a team, they shoot about 32% on threes. The Aggies are up around 36%. Kick out, corner three on the way, and M.J. Collins hits it. So that's his first three-pointer made against Fresno State this year. This season.
And see, the Aggies become really, really tough when the shots are falling because they're so versatile. I mean, you have guys from all over, from basically in every position that can shoot the ball and can score the ball out on the court right now.
Aggies have opened up a 7-point lead, their largest of the game after falling behind early, and another screen setting up the shot for King that won't go. Drake Allen getting ready to check in for the Aggies, but this has been a nice little run for Elijah Perriman. And Allen will take Perriman's spot, but But how about Perriman? In 8 minutes, he scored 9 points on 3 threes.
Yeah, he was a factor coming into this game, and that's what I'm saying. To come in and not kind of know where your minutes are coming from, and to have the confidence to come in and just shoot the ball and make plays, that says a lot about his character and what the upside that he has for this Aggie basketball team.
Just a youngster. Oh, Allen putting a little move on. There's a foul there. There really have not been many fouls called in this game, Gary. Just 2 each, two per team.
That's because each team's just wanting to shoot three-pointers.
Right. And here we are at 8:23 to play in the first half, and it's been pretty clean in that respect. Corner 3 on its way. And that won't go for Collins. Here come the Aggies, still up by 7, the Bulldogs. Fresno State is 11-12 on the season, 5-7 in league play. Vance Wahlberg in his second season.
Aggies putting on good pressure, getting Fresno late in the shot clock.
Well, they had to hurry that one, and it worked. Unreal.
Hey, you just got to take those ones. I mean, you played, 30 seconds, 29 seconds of great defense.
Yeah, what can you do at that point when they launch something up like that? Allen's trapped, and then the foul. It looks like Bastian Reber is going to be called. That's going to be his second. So the young man from Riedesheim, France, gets the foul. Aggies leading 29-25. Got a good one there. The freshman, Admin Elamine, with the flush on KMYU locally and the Mountain West Network.
Les Schwab changed the tire game more than 70 years ago. Today, we still believe that you should get more from less. Like exclusive tires we design ourselves means more tires made for the roads that you drive, less compromise. And we include America's best tire warranty in every tire we sell. It's more unbeatable warranty, less charging you extra. And our 60-day satisfaction guarantee means you'll be way more satisfied and way less stressed. For all this and more, you get more from less.
Pride is a powerful force. You feel it in our grit, sense it in our grace. It's deeply rooted in each of us, our values, virtues, and valor. Pride inspires us, fuels us, propels us. It's who we are, and it's why we will forever be the pride of the Valley.
We are back here in Logan. It's that time of year. These games get so important. The home stretch, if you will. The Aggies have, this is an interesting game, Gary. So we have Fresno State today. On Saturday, they host Memphis.
Yeah.
Which is not in their league.
Right.
It's just, it's a game that got scheduled. Seems like an unusual spot to put it, but Memphis offered them a home and home. They'll go to Memphis next year. So that game thrown into the mix. And then after that, they have home games against Boise State, Grand Canyon, and New Mexico. And their only remaining road games at Nevada, at San Diego State, and at UNLV. I'll bet you they've got that UNLV game circled. Well, they will when that time comes.
I would have that circled the minute I walked off the court after that loss.
Very strange loss to UNLV in this building. But they've been on fire ever since. Keller for three. Zach Keller. And then a turnover.
I mean, the Aggies are shooting pretty lights out from three as it is. I mean, shooting 58%. Now it's probably closer to 60 with Keller three.
Just over that, yeah.
And then to get a turnover, that's what you want to see.
Mason Falsa barking out some orders to the younger players. Talk about a guy that knows his offense. Look at that pass. Right inside to Keller, and they score.
Well, and it's great to see different players step it up.
Turnover. Allen's got it, and he finishes. And right now, Fresno State's a little bit of a mess, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. I mean, those couple turnovers that translate into big buckets. Keller's coming off the bench, putting up big numbers. Perriman's coming off the bench, putting up big numbers. As a team, like I said, with that many threats out on the court, it's just disheartening to try to find a way to rotate, to help, and to stop another player that gets the ball.
36-25 is the lead right now, and Falslev's got 2 points, but he's got 2 assists and a rebound. He's doing a lot of things. I got to tell you a funny story, though. I don't pay a lot of attention to Twitter, but I happened to be on it. I was following the Jazz trade news. I see this tweet that I'm tagged in. It's an Aggie fan in Nebraska. I don't know him, but I know I'm pretty sure he was in Nebraska. And he says, "Oh boy, I get to watch another Aggie game, and have Dave Fox tell us 3 times that Mason Falslev also played football in high school." But guess what? He did. And at halftime today, we have a special throwback edition for those of you watching locally. It's a feature we did on Mason, Prep of the Week, when he was in high school at Skyview. A lot of fun. It's got some football and basketball in it. I love looking back on those things, and that's produced for tonight's halftime. And here he goes now. And Falslev, he can't finish the play, but
that's funny.
We both love that kid, and we'll mention his exploits all we want to.
Amen. I asked him before the game, I'm like, should you have chose football or basketball? I mean, you're really good at basketball. But, we've talked about this too. He could go be a tight end if he doesn't want to do basketball anymore.
Worked for Caleb Lohner.
That's right. I'm sure he'll have an opportunity to play after this without question.
Absolutely. He is so good. And just a terrific kid, too. Recently got married, and just a great young man, and loves playing up here in Logan, where he went to high school ball, and his family's looking at the post right there. That's 2 layups that the Aggies have missed.
Yeah.
So give Fresno State a little bit of credit in the post right there. And Jaquez, he gets a little hook to go up and in. So that timeout paid off for Fresno State because they looked a little discombobulated for a while.
Yeah, I mean, and I think the Aggies have gotten it where they want to get on, but they just can't convert. Mason just padding his own stats, decided to miss one and get the offensive rebound and put it back in.
Yeah, give him another board. Big rebound there for Jaquez. He's a 7-footer and just a freshman, very raw. But he'll grow with this team no matter. But here they are again in the post working on Keller, and up and in is, a great basketball mind once said. I'm talking about Frank Layden. You can't teach height.
Yeah.
And Wilson's a big kid. 7'2", 264 freshman.
Well, he looks like he's got a good touch around the basket. He's a big body. Like he's willing to get in there and bang.
Turnover. Here comes Heidebreeder, and he's got the layup. And those are his first points of the game. Leading scorer for Fresno State, and it took him until 4.5 minutes to play in the half before he scored. That's the kind of job that Utah State has done on that young man. Transfer from Air Force, also played at Clemson. Mason, I think he dribbled that ball right off the face of Wilson Jaquez, and it'll be a turnover.
I think that Coach Calhoun is just telling Mace he needs to move the ball. He just kind of got stuck in here. He lost it and then just picked up a foul trying to get it back.
Aggies are trapping here to see if they can get the ball back. And it's going to be an open hook shot. But you see Templin get over there and get in the way. Got a little, I think he might even have tipped that. Carson does so many things. Elamine, the freshman, hitting anywhere he can.
Yeah, he's so versatile. I mean, that length, and with a touch like that with that length, he's going to be a problem.
Oh, how about the spin? Ball out of bounds. The Aggies, by the way, Gary, have 9 made three-pointers in this half.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Last time we talked, they had 22 is the record, so they're well on pace to maybe beat that record by the end of the night.
Credit Union One offers everything you need to get the most out of your accounts every day. With digital banking, you can pay bills online, set up personalized budgeting tools, easily transfer money between accounts, and more. Plus, you can get paid up to 2 days sooner when you set up direct deposit. Get started at cu1.com.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Old Trapper Beefs, Camp Cravings.